know her. She plays Hermione Granger. Emma Watson has just arrived.
Emma Watson starting the run of the huge amounts of crowds here in Trafalgar Square. Great to see her. What was it, less than 6 months ago we last saw her here in London for the premiere of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Emma has one of my particular favourites. Very interesting, Jim Broadbent, who plays Professor Horace Slughorn. The first time we met Jim Broadbent in the Harry Potter series, he was an armchair. Do you remember that? He morphed from an armchair. And even when he morphed into Jim Broadbent, he was still looking slightly more comfortable than the one I have at home. Emma Watson making her way through. Another lady who spent a lot of time in New York. More of the stars. Miriam Margolis. Live, signing autographs as well. Look at the fans, absolutely excited beyond belief to be here seeing these people. I would imagine... It must be getting awkward. That guy's book has far too many signatures in it already. Well, we promised you a little bit of Robbie Coltrane, and Edith Bowman is live with the man himself. And as Alex just mentioned, it is going to be beaming live for the premiere in Leicester Square, although you're watching footage of the biggest premiere in Trafalgar Square. We've built our very own Diagon Alley, which goes between Trafalgar all the way to Leicester Square, and the stars will be making their long walk between the two. See the real depth of the fans that have been camping out here for a very long time. And the stars all signing. Nelson's column. We thank goodness kept the rain away for this afternoon. It was very wet here in London earlier today. A lot of the fans saying the person they were most looking forward to was J.K. Rowling, who we're hoping to see live in Trafalgar Square very soon. Hoping to see Imelda Staunton very soon. Dolores Umbridge. She's arriving as we speak. And remember, Alex and Edith will be meeting and talking to the stars. In fact, Alex is live on the stage to talk to one of the Harry Potter stars right about now.
Ladies and gentlemen, she is the woman who made Hermione Granger her own. Please welcome to the stage the gorgeous Emma Watson. Isn't it amazing?
I am completely overwhelmed. It's absolutely incredible.
Speaking of incredible, wow! I mean, you look phenomenal.
Thank you so much. Well, this is sort of the least I could do, considering I think people have been camped out here for something like 3 days, and it's just incredible. So I thought I should make a bit of an effort.
Yep, since Monday, these people down here have been getting rained on and sun, but it's all for this, and it is an amazing feeling walking up here, isn't it?
It really is, just breathtaking. London is so gorgeous, and it's just absolutely amazing.
Right, let's talk about the final film, and there is one scene I have to address in particular. The fans have been waiting for it. I know you know. It is that scene. The kiss, how was that? The Ron-Hermione kiss.
Well, we knew that we'd been building the anticipation to this moment for 10 years, and that, you know, this kind of like Ron, Hermione, will they, won't they, had been, you know, going on for so long. So Rupert and I really wanted to make sure that it lived up to, you know, all the hype. We were nervous, it was awkward, but I think, you know, we did the moment justice. So.
I heard David Yates didn't tell you to the night before because you were so nervous.
No, I mean, it was a good move, really, because, you know, we were nervous, and he just said the night before, we're doing it tomorrow. The funny thing about it is that the moment before we kiss, we also get soaked with a vat of water, so we had that going on as well, and it was just kind of like, you know, it was funny.
I mean, we're so used to seeing yourself and Rupert and Daniel as the holy trinity of the Harry Potter films. I mean, are you going to miss that the most?
Yeah, I will really miss those boys. I will really miss Ruth and Dan, and I'll just miss being Hermione. I just love living in her world, and I mean, how can you top this? It's just amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So.
Do you have one memory that sticks out for you in the 10 years you've been making these films?
For me, the memory that really sticks out was the first moment that I walked into the Great Hall and I saw all the flambeaux lit and the food on the tables, and you know, the whole thing set and dressed with, you know, the original cast, Richard Harris, Maggie Smith, Alan Rickman, and just thinking that it was just so beautiful and even better than how I'd imagined it in my head, and I got to be a part of it, and it was just amazing.
And your character Hermione, I mean, you really made her your own. She was the girl who the glue who held the guys together. In this final film, she really becomes even more heroic. How would you say that Hermione changed over the 7, 8 films now?
I think, you know, in the early days, she was just very eager to please, very eager to do well, and sort of very blinded by that. And she became a much more subtle, much more interesting character as the films developed, and you saw a bit more of her insecurities, and she became a bit more likable, and she decided to follow her heart in the end rather than her head, and that was a big thing for her. And you know, she really developed in a really, really great way. Thank you.
Well, I'm going to let you go and enjoy your premiere, but before I do you have a message not just for the thousands of fans here in Trafalgar Square, but all the millions of fans watching across the world online?
It's overwhelming to try and find the words to say what I want to say, but I have just been so privileged to play this role and be part of these films, and just thank you so much for all of your love and support, and for just embracing all of the work that we did. And I just have had the most amazing 10 years of my life, and just thank you so much.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Emma Watson. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.